Hey y'all, so today I thought I would share how I make baked spaghetti, and this is probably my family's favorite way to eat spaghetti. So let's go ahead and get started. So first we're going to start with making our sauce. You could skip this step if you just wanted to use your own recipe or just a jarred sauce with some cooked ground beef. Whichever way you prefer is totally fine. So for our baked spaghetti, we actually prefer to add additional onions and bell pepper to our sauce. We don't actually like bell pepper in just regular spaghetti, but we do in the baked. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just cooking up some bell peppers and onions, and then I've added a little bit of minced garlic. And then to that, I'm going to add about 1 pound of ground beef. If you like Italian sausage in your sauce, you could also add some of that. Or I've also left the ground meat out altogether and just used diced pepperonis. And that'll make more like a pizza spaghetti bake, which is really good too. So to this, I am going to add 1 jar of spaghetti sauce, and then I'm going to add half a cup of water to that jar, give it a good shake, and then add that to the sauce. If you're someone who likes your baked pastas extra saucy, I would suggest adding half a jar of spaghetti sauce here. And then I am going to add a couple teaspoons or so of dried Italian seasoning and just sit the sauce to the side and let it simmer for 15 to 20 minutes while we cook our pasta. So we are going to boil about 12 ounces of spaghetti noodles. You can use thin spaghetti or regular spaghetti, either one of those work just fine. And then once they are done, we are going to drain these and add them to a 9 by 13 baking dish. And then I'm going to toss in about 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter that I have just chopped up. And just toss that with those hot noodles, and that butter will start to melt eventually. And then we are also going to add our cheese. So I'm adding about 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, and then a whole cup of extra sharp cheddar. And just toss that in to distribute the cheeses throughout the noodles, and just set this to the side and let that cheese start to melt. And we're going to make our custard base sauce for the noodles. So you'll need 1 cup of milk, 1 whole large egg, and some salt and pepper, probably around half a teaspoon of each of those. And then you're just going to whisk that together really well. Make sure the egg and the milk is well combined. And then we're just going to pour that over our noodles, and then just toss the noodles and cheese until everything is covered in that custard sauce. And then you're just going to smooth the top out, and we are going to pour our spaghetti sauce over the top. And you'll just want to spread this sauce out evenly over the top of the noodles. And then next we will add our cheese. So you can use whatever type of cheese you prefer. So I like to use a combination of mozzarella and a little bit of cheddar. And then I'll also top it with a little extra Parmesan cheese. And then we are going to cover this with some foil. And I was totally out of foil, so I am just going to wing it with what I have left. But you're going to cover it with foil, and then we are going to pop it into a 350-degree oven for about 25 minutes. And then after that, you will just remove the foil and let it bake for about 10 minutes longer until it's nice and bubbly and the cheese is melted as you like it. And that is it, you guys. Doesn't this look like so yummy? So I would just let this rest for about 10 minutes before you dig in, and that's it. Alright, you guys, so thanks for joining me today. I hope you guys get the chance to try this recipe out. Leave us a comment down below, let us know what you think. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye!